What is going on, YouTube? We back with another one. All right, today we're gonna be talking about caffeine addiction and how to avoid it and how to not get hooked on caffeine. In this video, I'm gonna talk a lot from personal experience, and yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, first off, number one step to never getting addicted to caffeine is hitting that thumbs up button. Also, if you want to be extra safe, hit that subscribe button too. Let's get into it. Basically, caffeine is way more addicting than you think. Man, when I first started taking caffeine, I was taking it at work. I was taking it in the form of coffee. And, it would help me wake up and make me feel good. It would stimulate me for the day. And now, when I didn't drink coffee after that point, I wouldn't feel good the whole day. I felt like I needed some form of caffeine to have me stimulated and keep me going throughout the day. So that was my first, that was the start of my addiction. And it got way worse from there. Also, I used to work somewhere where I had, coffee. I had coffee at my disposal at any point in the day. So I was going through 1, 2, 3 cups a day sometimes. And yeah, it got way worse from there. When I started going to the gym, I wouldn't take any pre-workout or any stimulant like that. And I felt like I was leaving some gains on the table. So when I first started working out, I didn't take any kind of pre-workout or anything like that. I didn't feel like I needed it necessarily because I was still drinking coffee throughout the day. I still felt good. But I started seeing influencers, fitness influencers taking all this stuff and stimulating them, making them stronger. So I was like, oh, why not try it? Yeah. So that's how I started taking pre-workout. Now, when I first started taking pre-workout, I was also taking coffee with it. So I would take a very little amount of pre-workout because I didn't want to, OD and go crazy. Go crazy. My fault. No, we were doing like half scoops, maybe 100 milligrams of caffeine, which really isn't a lot. But it would give me that extra boost when I get to the gym. You know what I mean? Just feeling good and all that. Now, after we're doing little scoops, went to big scoops. So we started taking 1 scoop, 2 scoops, trying different pre-workouts. So the first pre-workout I started taking was C4, and that would make my body jitter and just, I felt like I don't know if I could say that on YouTube actually. I felt very like shaky. You know what I'm trying to say though. Yeah, but I didn't really like how I felt on that. And with that, I would take maybe 3 scoops, probably like 600 milligrams of caffeine on top of coffee or Monster or Red Bull or anything like that. And that's when it really started getting kind of bad. What I was doing now was just increasing my tolerance by a lot. And that's, that's like the same idea as to start drinking alcohol and, do it little by little. You get messed up off like a Corona, say, at first. And then you start drinking more and more and your tolerance gets higher, and now you get messed up off, 12 shots, a bottle of Henny, and you know what I mean. As my tolerance is getting higher, I started testing out different pre-workouts, and I tried Mr. Hyde. That's an insane pre-workout. I don't recommend that to anyone. Then I started taking Ghost, and Ghost is overall, I feel like, the best pre-workout for my body. Doesn't make me shaky or anything. No promo, but Ghost is probably my top 5, top 3. But anyways, now at this point, this is also years and years and years of buildup. This happened probably over a 3 to 4 year span. So yeah, let me get back into it. So now at this point, this is kind of maybe caught up to real time. I'm taking, well, maybe a month ago, I was taking, I'm gonna just say over 1,000 milligrams of caffeine a day. And that's super unhealthy, and I should not be doing that. I keep saying I'm built different. I could consume that type of caffeine, but at the end of the day, that is unhealthy for anyone, no matter what. That is double the dose of caffeine you should even be taking a day. So now I'm off of that. I'm not taking 1,000 milligrams a day. Tops is like 400 to 500, so I've chilled out a lot. But I was taking 1,000 milligrams on days where I wouldn't even go to the gym. I would just down scoops and scoops and scoops. I'm also really guilty of, kind of promoting it indirectly on my story and stuff like that. And I definitely shouldn't do that, because even if that influences one kid to start trying to increase their intake, or even just getting hooked on pre-workout, it's just, at the end of the day, it's not worth it. You can mess up your heart, your liver, if you really go to the extreme that I've gone to, and you might not be able to recover quick enough and realize that you're intaking way too much caffeine, and you need to slow down or absolutely just cold turkey stop. Like, I never had any crazy side effects where I'd feel my heart racing or pounding, but over time it could be a build-up effect where all at once it just hits you and it's too late, and you don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen to any of you. So listen, at the end of the day, just make sure you're careful with how much caffeine you intake. And if you really don't feel like you need it, don't start. Don't get hooked on it, because it could mess you up for life if you abuse it. And yeah, I just don't want anyone to end up with health issues because they took too much pre-workout just to get that extra pump. It's not worth the extra pump. It's not worth the extra 5 pound on your PR lift. It's not worth it. Listen to me. You could do the same amount of weight and have the same pump on 500 milligrams of caffeine or on 1,000 milligrams of caffeine. It's gonna be the same result. It's just you're gonna strain your heart way more if you're on 1,000 milligrams of caffeine a day. You can't physically do that. That's not human. Nobody should ever do that. Ever. 1,000 milligrams, I'm telling you right now, do not ever take 1,000 milligrams. Don't ever take 800 milligrams. Don't ever take like more than 600 milligrams in a day. 600 should be tops. I don't care if you have a high tolerance. I don't care. Don't ever let it get to that level, ever. But yeah, for me personally now, I'm not taking 1,000 milligrams of caffeine a day anymore. I'm not on that type of timing. I care about my health a lot. That's also why I don't take, the juice or anything like that, because I care about my heart and my health and my hair. And, I want to live the healthiest lifestyle I possibly can. That's part of the reason why I go to the gym. You know what I mean? Now, I take around 400 milligrams a day now, and I feel good. I feel fine. I feel like I have the same pump. I have the same, I have the same results as when I was on 1,000 milligrams of caffeine. So I was just, wasting my money, first off, wasting a ton of my money, and just wasting my energy and low-key hurting myself for no reason. Yeah, that's basically the end of the video. I really hope that, if you're thinking about taking pre-workout or anything like that, you listen to this video and you really think about it, because just be safe with it, be careful with it, and don't go extreme with it. I don't care, seeing these other YouTubers dry scoop, 5 scoops or anything like that. Don't do it. It's not worth it. But yeah, I really hope I helped at least one person during this video. If I helped you out, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, and I'm gonna drop another video tomorrow. If you want to see another video tomorrow, make sure you run it up. Make sure you run this one up. This is a really important topic to me personally, and I hope I helped y'all out. I hope y'all have a great day, and yeah, I'm gonna see you in the next one.